specimens of 109 people tested, no new corona case found. 80% of the corona patients getting cured naturally. Maintain social distancing to win corona battle. And hospitals introduce hotline patients to get service from home. Those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Rakshinda Akhtar Maisha with news at 5. Specimens of 109 people have been tested in last 24 hours and no new corona patient has been found. Director of Institute of Epidemiology, Disease Control and Research, IEDCR, Mirza Disciplina Flora, made the revelation at the regular press briefing on Sunday. Meanwhile, Health Minister Zahid Malik, who joined the press conference through video conferencing, said corona situation in the country is better due to early precaution. He said only those suspected of having corona infection are undergoing tests. The health minister claimed 3 lakh personal protective equipment has been distributed. There are 500 ventilators in the government hospitals and 700 ventilators in the private hospitals. 350 more ventilators are on the pipeline, he added. "80% people across the globe are getting recovered from corona infection naturally. The number in the country is no lesser. The percentage of corona infection in the country, according to the ratio of the specimen test, is 5%. So the experts are of the opinion there is hardly any alternative to social distancing or home quarantine to check coronavirus. They advised people to remain alert rather than getting panicked about coughing or sneezing. Although difference of opinion is now very much existent about the use of masks to check coronavirus infection risk, expert Dr. Abdullah is of the opinion right now mask is the most effective way to stay coronavirus infection away. He gave the opinion at the News Hour Extra program of ATN News. He said since the virus cannot be seen plainly, so it is difficult to identify the carrier. He thinks personal awareness should be the first priority to check coronavirus risk, and people will have to follow the etiquette of coughing. He termed next 2 weeks as very much important for the country. Bangladesh will win the battle against corona through maintaining proper social distancing, he said. Dr. Abdullah advised people to eat food that boosts immunity. The treatment in the hospitals for any other disease has been squeezed due to shortage of personal protective equipment and because of coronavirus panic. Most of the hospitals are discouraging people to get admitted in the hospitals unless it is an emergency. However, many hospitals have introduced hotline number so that patients can avail treatment sitting at home. News from around the world. Deadly coronavirus continues to take life across the globe. Spain has superseded China in respect of death due to coronavirus. The total number of deaths globally now stands at 31,191. 844 new deaths have been reported in Spain, taking the number to 6,528. Total number of infected people now stands at 73,235. Meanwhile, 889 people have died of corona in Italy in last 24 hours. The number of deaths now stand at 10,023. 2,314 people have died in France, while 2,229 and 1,019 people have died in US and UK respectively. In Iran, the number stands at 2,640, while in China, the epicenter of the virus, the death toll now stands at 3,300. US President Donald Trump has said quarantining New York will not be necessary after the state's governor said doing so would be preposterous. Trump said the latest decision was made on the recommendation of the White House Coronavirus Task Force. The president had earlier said he might impose a quarantine on New York and parts of New Jersey and Connecticut to slow the spread of COVID-19. There are more than 52,000 cases in New York. The state has about half of the total confirmed COVID-19 cases in the entire U.S. Trump tweeted that instead of quarantine, a strong travel advisory would be issued to New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Prime Minister has warned that the coronavirus crisis will get worse before it gets better in a letter being sent to every UK household. Boris Johnson, who is self-isolating after testing positive for COVID-19, says stricter restrictions could be put in place if necessary. Britons will also get a leaflet detailing government rules on leaving the house and health information. It follows criticism over the clarity of government advice to date. The number of people who have died of coronavirus in the UK has now reached 1,019, with a further 260 deaths announced on Saturday. There are now 17,089 confirmed cases in the UK. Sports news. Coronavirus situation has also made the sports arena of the country in stalemate. All sorts of sporting activities have remained stopped. The players are now facing financial loss. The cricketers of the country are not out of the situation. Cricketers having no contract with the Bangladesh Cricket Board are now in financial crisis as Premier League has remained suspended. Against the backdrop, BCB has announced to stand beside the cricketers. BCB sources said the cricketers will get Taka 30,000 each. However, cricketers of the national team under central contract and first-class cricketers under contract will remain out of such facility. There are now 17 cricketers under BCB central contract. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Specimens of 109 people tested, no new coronavirus case found. 80% of the corona patients getting cured naturally. Maintain social distancing to win corona battle. And hospitals introduce hotline patients to get service from home. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.